copper for your thoughts?
Really? Really? Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
May the darkness protect you. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Where am I needed? Looking ahead.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor. Concerned and excited.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
We seek the Sathisk. Show me the way.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Kreshia watches you.
Inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
I would be more concerned than excited.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Hush, Quanirel. The Yankee are distracted enough. They don't need your interference.
What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? An Istik? But you can't be here. I can't be seen with you. The Chakrai.
Quanirel. The Inquisition have more to worry about than who you talk to in the corridors.
The Inquisition are here on Queen Vlaakith's orders. They're searching for a weapon that could finally destroy the Gate.
Quanirel? Keep your mouth shut. You're going to get us in deep skva. They're the darkness at the edge of Queen Vlaakith's light. It's easy to get lost in their shadow. When they find the weapon, they'll go, and things here can be normal again. If you have news to discuss with the Chakrai, head down the corridor to the eastern wing.
Well, I'll be. So even the ferocious Lae'zel has a soft side.
A possessive side. What is a warrior without something precious to protect?
Entirely too empty.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Istik are permitted to view the birthing pools now. These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them. Amusing. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning. You linger still. You will find Varsh Koku watching over his clutch of one. Follow the rocks through the acid, but do not approach the egg.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Trap. Be cautious.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... Oh. I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery? Someone with orders from our commander to destroy this egg. Almost all of the eggs in his clutch have hatched. We await only one more, which is taking its time.
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
You can I was not expecting an Istik. Someone, almost all...
Failure.
Most caretakers...
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Not all that arrive late are weak. I created this entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch. They almost drowned me in the hatching pool. If it wasn't for the Varsh of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance. Kithrak Therazin will give orders to destroy it. She will say it's a weakling. I'll give it a while longer. And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right. I see. I cannot deny that I had hoped for more time. But the Kithrak speaks for our queen, and I live to serve. Fine. You can take it.
Come on now. It's time to come out.
Well, will you take the egg or not?
Trap. Be cautious. Step carefully. God, it smells awful in here.
Don't you want to fight with brothers and sisters?
Step carefully. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Fighting a battle already.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it. Your actions have drawn the ire of someone nearby. A fight is inevitable.
I'll give it a while longer. And if it doesn't hatch, it will have proven her right. You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you? That's what I feared. Still, I'm sure its nature will pervade, even if raised among lesser species. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Thurizen's patience has its limits. Very well. Here, take these. They will aid your approach to the egg.
Come on now. It's time to come out.
Entirely too empty. I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Lord, you can see a vague outline of something within. The egg is warm to the touch. The rough shell like slate beneath your fingers. Whatever is within is stirring ever so slightly.
You've got the egg, haven't you? Be on your way then. Before I change my mind.
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled your brain. Is that it? Avril! Stop this insufferable whining. Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this. It's stupid. Or for you...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark? You? Tuskva. My students do not waste their time fighting such weaklings. But as we seem so intent on doing things differently today, why not? Take a dagger, stranger. This exercise requires nothing more than a blade and a backbone. What are you waiting for? Begin!
I refuse. There has to be a better way.
Gillick. Kill him and put us all out of our misery. Ah, a true warrior's kill. Quick, bloody, and a scream to curdle the stomach juices of Vlaakith herself.
By the good gods, such cruelty. Is your soul truly this sick?
Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already.
You're different than I thought. At first, I thought it was the parasite. Now I don't know what to think. Either you're changing, or I am. I'm not a betting man, but my coin's on the latter.
Your parasites connect. Will's doubts grip you. Then relax.
Mercy is death, death is mercy. This is Vlaakith's will.
Action, not reaction.
Sharp as ever. A hero at heart.
Quicker! A gig would have smeared
Never
you
a
across the
dull
floor by
moment.
now.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place. This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect. This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, gives her a This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, gives her a This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features. This Githyanki looks different. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features. This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, gives her as hard as you rack your brain. The symbol doesn't look like it. This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features. This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, gives her a This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, gives her a distinctly This Githyanki looks different. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinct. This Githyanki looked the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features. This Githyanki looks different the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features. This Githyanki looks different the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, gives her a distinctly... This Githyanki, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, give... This Githyanki looks different from the other, the way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features, gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect. You recall stories of a prince riding a comet just like this one. With sudden clarity, you realize it's the symbol of Orpheus, a forgotten hero from the tales of your youth.
The sign of Orpheus? Blasphemy! Would I could quarter the Vandal myself!
The portrait looks down on you, as if you were little more than an insect. You take a moment to fully appreciate your masterpiece. She certainly looks a little less regal now.
What is this? What's that? I need to get rid of it before the Inquisitor sees. No, no, no. Oh, the Inquisitor will have our necks for this!
Now Istik wander our halls at their leisure. Captain Therazin will be even more irate than usual.
Perhaps a tadpole has already addled your brain. Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make sense. Killing each other like this. It's stupid. Orpheus...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark? You? Tuskva. My students do not waste their time fighting such weaklings. But as we seem so intent on doing things differently today, why not? Take a dagger, stranger. This exercise requires nothing more than a blade and a backbone. What are you waiting for? Begin!
I refuse. There has to be a better way.
Gillick. Kill him and put us all out of our misery. Ah, a true warrior's kill. Quick, bloody, and a scream to curdle the stomach juices of Vlaakith herself. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already. You are well on your way to being gate food. Do better! Strike hard! Slice flesh! No hesitation! Ah! Our bloodthirsty interloper. Your demonstration was most impressive. Precisely. The foe he spares may be the one to rise up and tear out your gullet. The illithids infecting this region are not to be reasoned with. They are to be exterminated. If the boy was too stupid to realize this, his death is a mercy for the warriors next to him. Mercy is death, death is mercy.
Outsiders aren't supposed to see us training. You should leave.
I love fighting with daggers. It's so personal. You're close enough to see the light go out behind their eyes.
What do I do? I failed the Savage. I failed Vlaakith herself. I'm going to double my training. No, triple. I won't waste this chance.
Savage Kethk is a wonderful teacher. He'd happily help you improve your technique, Istik.
Death is mercy. This is Vlaakith's.
Not bad, Istik. Not good enough to join our ranks, though.
Quicker! A gate would have smeared you across the floor by now.
Unless you want to be set up as target practice, I suggest you leave, Istik.
Strike hard! Slice flesh! No hesitation!
Your pilfering efforts have failed. Now you've a fight on your hands.
Is mercy. This is Vlaakith's will. Quicker! A gate would have smeared you across the floor by now.
Blood? Rust? Squall? Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this. Most metals here fold like istics, much like istics themselves. But if you're so keen to extol their virtues, you can pay accordingly. On your way, then.
Where am I needed?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Last on the list. That's why you're here, guarding nothing. I don't know. It's rather dark down here, Rustin.
I see they're letting even Istik mercenaries in these days.
Leave me alone. The watch must remain undisturbed. I wasn't much better than the current stock when I was a Yank.
Oh, man slipped.
Do you remember that story you were told as Yank?
Another Istik. You're lucky we didn't catch you outside, or you'd be in with the captain right now.
The captain has little patience for your kind. You'd better not waste her time.
An Istik allowed to soil our halls? Chick.
Aim, breathe, and... Not now, Kachuki! We're busy! Wouldn't you like to know?
If I'm seen speaking with an Istik, Captain Therizin will never let me join the patrol.
I've not met an Istik before. Do you all look like that?
Istik, are you supposed to be here? Maybe I should report you to the Savage. This Cresh's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
Gustel Stornagos employs some intensive methods for a healer.
What business have you in a Kresh dormitory, Istik?
Move along.
What do you want now? No. Nah, we're having fun. Fine. If you're going to be a big baby about it. A big, ugly baby? Open it up then. It's all yours.
Can't keep me out.
Your face, Kachogi! Weren't expecting that, were you, Kachoki? Your face!
The first 10 protocols. The young must abide them, or bear the Savash's barbed whip.
Parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
And you're
parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed. Nothing your kind is capable of understanding. The better question is, what brings an Istik to my infirmary? I have no desire to teach, though your request is understandable. You do not gain true knowledge by demanding it of others. It must be earned. Let's see what knowledge your labors have borne so far. Tell me, what is your understanding of ceremorphosis? The stupidity encouraged on this plane never ceases to amaze me. Listen carefully. The tadpole is a parasite. Once it consumes enough of your brain matter, it instigates an excruciating transformation. Every fiber, every sinew of your being is torn apart and reformed into the repugnant flesh of a geich or illithid. That is ceremorphosis. Is that so? Conscious of the tadpole's presence, yet able to pretend otherwise. Fascinating. You aren't the first Istik to require my treatment. Though you're the most lucid by some margin. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured. The apparatus at the top of those stairs. Quickly now. Time is of the essence. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithisk. You are very lucky, Istik.
This calls for careful footwork. Breathe quiet. Move with care. Don't want to draw any attention. Out of sight, out of mind.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. Nothing illicit can be found. The accusation collapses.
Go on. My time is vital. Do not squander it.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithusk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithusk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside! My time has come. I will not. I gave you my might. You will respect my charge. You walk the line between confident and arrogant. A beguiling turn of events. Go on, into the Zaithusk. I will follow.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something. You feel your parasite stir.
Do not fear. My experience in operating this machine is unparalleled. There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zaithusk for curing unwanted afflictions.
Your body grows cold, its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat. The machine awakens.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithusk will do the rest.
Layers of magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts. It's trying to hide. You realize the device is hunting your parasite, but it's doing so blindly. Without direction, your faculties could be permanently damaged. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony. Through waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
That's it. Ignore the pain. Think of the tadpole. Think of it purged.
This torment. You must persist. You must be cleansed.
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
That's it. You're almost there. The Zaithusk never fails.
The device yearns for the creature, for every part of you tainted by its presence. You will be consumed. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient. Rotten.
No. No more!
Pour yourself into the tadpole's putrid magic. Its strength multiplied. It unleashes on the machine. The two forces fuse violently together. Your brain, their conduit. Your body and mind drift apart. You are being undone.
Enough!
The room swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet unfamiliar. Inside it, the tadpole lives on, and you feel different.
No! No! The Zaithisk! What have you done? My life's work gone, and yet you live. And so does your parasite.
There's something in her voice that goes beyond rage. Curiosity, perhaps, or regret. Whatever it is, you cannot identify. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger.
That's it. You're on
the device, the tadpole.
No. No more!
The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building within it. This one is ancient. Rotten.
No. No more!
You pour yourself into the tadpole. The two forces fuse violently together.
Enough!
The room swims back into focus. Your mind is intact, yet unfamiliar. Inside it, the tadpole lives on, and you feel different.
No! No! The Zaithisk! What have you done? My life's work gone, and yet you live. And so does your parasite.
There's something in her voice that goes beyond rage, curiosity. The tadpole quivers. A different magic is building. The two forces. The room swims.
No, my life's work gone, and yet you live, and so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it. Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it. Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she... Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the... Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance...
The Zaithisk must have damaged you when it was destroyed. Frustrating. I should have liked to have found out what happened. But I have no use for gibbering idiots. Leave me.
No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
Incredible. Your parasite is even stronger now.
Smoke rises like hot breath, but whatever semblance of life once powered the Zaithisk is gone.
Go on. My time is vital. Do not squander it.
Skvar! The Zaithisk. It might have killed you. I felt your torment. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend. There must be a Sharlak in this creche. A traitor. The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Zaithisk's tampering.
So, the Githyanki have no cure for our condition. Unless you count death as a cure. I won't pretend to be surprised.
The menacing Githyanki machine and its jagged pincers held no cure at all. Who could have thought?
Defender of the people.
Blacket's will be done.
What to do?
we all will. This pestilence searches finally over.
Haven't had enough yet? Go on then. Be on your way. Haven't had enough yet? Go on then. Be on your way.
Indolence breeds madness.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
I think we all will, when this pestilence search is finally over.
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Shut those doors. This is not a public forum.
I hate wolves.
Are you so frightened of wolves, Shadowheart?
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things. I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. I've always been terrified of them, ever since I was a child. I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them. You're unlike the Mother Superior, then. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Keep away from me! An Istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
He speaks the truth, Kithrak.
A Sharlak? Among us? Whom would you accuse? The Gestil Kithrak? A strong accusation from the mouth of an Istik. The very same said to hold the weapon we seek. Shema Zalavlakith. Give it to me! No? Then I will take it from your corpse! An Istik
The Istik is...
So noted.
Don't tell her anything.
The Inquisitor? On what grounds? We have all the proof we need, and it has not moved his resolve. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an Inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Meanwhile, Illithid sickness spreads right in front of us. I do not know. This hunt is the Inquisitor's folly, not mine. It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script, stolen by true soul heretics.
You realize she seeks the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something. Do you have it? Then stop wasting my time, Istik! You are one of the mercenaries we engaged, are you not? A fortune in gold, vouched for by our queen herself. I have business to attend to. Return with the weapon, or do not return at all.
A map of the Sword Coast. My people have scouted well beyond the temple.
I'm not here. Speak to the captain. Let's see how well she handles this.
Won't say a dwarf, armor and all. Took me a whole 10 days to pass him.
If she keeps making me eat armor, I'm going on a hunger strike.
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now!
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Shema Zalav Lakith. Give it to me!
No. No!
Yes. There it is. Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Skva! Trickery? Heresy? How did you... You manipulate it when I cannot? It appears you have been chosen, Istik. You are lucky. It is not for me to question why. Go, seek the Inquisitor below, and take the cursed thing with you. The Inquisitor awaits. Follow the corridor. Finish your business here and leave.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Agreed. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
I hope, no, expect that Chirai will aid us.
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.